Hello everyone. Right, this is take two. For some reason it just went off. I don't know. I think the internet went down for a minute, but I'm not sure if it was my end because I still had the I'm on wireless, so and I can't have a wired connection because the route is downstairs. So yeah, sorry if the picture's a bit blurry to start with. I've actually added my second camera just to make it easier to work with the live broadcast system. Yeah, what was I saying? So I think, yeah, it's difficult like this one because I don't know whether to be sad about it or to be pleased, if that's a word. The DeLorean has been an absolute mission, really. There's been a lot of problems throughout the build and a lot from the last 2 years. Lots of issues. The doors not lining up, screws that are just snapping off. But putting that aside, it's been actually a really good build, and I've managed to get there. Everything is, as you can see, done. And I'm happy with the way it's turned out. I'm just trying to sort this out. Sorry, one sec. Sorry, one sec. There you go. So I'm new to this. It's actually the first time I've done a proper live. So right. So let's go through some of the comments. Hello, Chris Camplin. Hello. Yeah, this is really last minute. You got to part with me again at around 8 o'clock for the orrery. But I thought I'd just get this in and get this done. So hello, Chris Camplin. Hi, Chris Davies. How are you? Hope you've managed to sort out your setup. Chris, I look forward to seeing that on Tuesday, because you go live Tuesday, don't you, with your Jag build? So looking forward to that. Hello, Adrian. How are you? Yeah, Chris Camplin said he's kind of glad he didn't start the drawing build. Do you know what? If I knew what I knew now, I probably wouldn't have done. However, I was halfway through, and it is a nice piece. It is a nice piece. It's just a shame. There's a few bits that are really disappointing, like the flux capacitor, the flux bands, stuff like that. It's just, it wasn't there, was it? So yeah, I'm trying to be positive at the moment, actually, because there's quite a lot going on, and as most of you know, I'm doing the tractor build with Penny, which will be starting soon. Now, I've printed, I know this is the DeLorean, I'm doing a Penny and going off the subject, but I've done the front tyres for the tractor. Amazing. Really happy, but I'm really struggling to get the large one done. I keep getting failed prints. The longest print I had today was 12 hours. That's the rear tyre, and it's failed. All of a sudden, it's not extruding properly. I've just tried to start another one, and then it did that, and then it stopped extruding. So I've got a feeling that maybe the nozzle's had enough. So I'm going to get this done, and then I'm going to go over, change the nozzle on it, and try again. However, I'm really gutted because the filament's quite expensive. And I couldn't really afford it, but I managed to scrape the money together, and I've managed to get enough flexible filament to do all of the tires. However, with that being failed and about 5 other attempts that failed, I don't think I'm going to have enough flexible filament now, which is a real shame, because I think I've got enough to do one. If I can get one done, I'm going to be one short, so I'm going to have to spend another 40 quid on another roll of filament just to get another tire out of the machine. So it's a bit frustrating, but nevertheless, yeah, that's it. So hi, Gordie, how are you? Oh, right, yeah, Chris said he's going to do a test, hopefully, with Dave Say. That's really good. Yeah, it'd be good. Sort of what I've got now, I've dug my other camera out because I thought it'd be easier to... yeah, I thought it'd be easier to have two cameras because then I haven't got to mess around with the settings when I want to build. So this is my good camera. So this one might be a little bit blurry for you because it's not as good as this camera. This is the camera that Chris Davies has just got, actually, and it is really good. So yeah, that's it. So I thought I'd just do a quick live. I don't think it's going to be too long, but we're going to be building the Plutonium rods. So the last one you saw recorded, I made the box. So I've just got to make the little capsules to go in it. I love this piece, actually. It's really nicely done. It's got the little handles on it. The catches don't work too well, but in all honesty, you're going to want to display it open anyway to see all the goodies inside, aren't you? So that's just going to sit up there. Obviously, everything on the DeLorean works. I think a lot of you have seen the DeLorean build. You know what it does by now. So there's no point me going through it all and showing you everything because I think most of you know what it does. I did a sort of a light show before. So that's just, that's all done. So yeah, just the accessories. As I was saying earlier, I don't know if you caught, I might do the luggage box to go on the car. Obviously, they have sent me issue 131, and that is the start of the luggage box. So I might look into, I think Wilder Wayne's doing the extra issues, so I'm keeping a close eye on that. And what I shall do is hopefully order all the separate issues to be able to just make this piece, just to have on the side, really. I'm not interested in the rail tracks or the wheels, because one of my subscribers kindly, and I still haven't done them, I will get round to them, but someone has actually sent me the Whitewall tyre set, so I will get round to doing that at some point. And yeah, that'll be good. So yeah, I don't need train wheels. I don't need the train tracks. I don't even think it would fit on the shelf anyway. So yeah, maybe some of you are thinking, what am I going to do next? Obviously, I've got the Route Master just there. That's ongoing. I'm only on issue 58 or 59 on that. For 59, I think it's the last one I just did. That is the last part work I've actually got. Obviously, the R2D2 is just sitting there. And yeah, it's just all about money, really. But I do have another part work up my sleeve. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, I'll just quickly go through some more comments and then we'll get down and we'll start building the last and final issue of the DeLorean. So as I say, I don't know if I'm happy or sad. I think a bit of both about it, really. So yeah. Right, okay, so we've got hello Dave Say, how are you? Hope you're okay now. And you've had time to relax a bit. Chris Gamplin says no screwing either. Oh, I forgot, I can bring comments up. And then, Chris Camplin's just got the Lego Harley Davidson. Looks really cool. Oh, brilliant. Another good video to watch. I do love the Lego builds. I'm slightly jealous because I'd love to do one myself. I absolutely love Lego, but it's just so expensive. That's all it is. It's just the cost. So yeah, as I said earlier, we've got Adrian. Hello. How are you? Okay. Gordie Brooker says to Chris Camplin, that sounds good, mate. Will you do live builds? And Chris Camplin said, not for the Harley, but for the Terminator, I do. So that's really good. You loved the last music too, Horlicks. Yeah, I did actually. That was funny. I was sort of. It was good. It was jolly. It was very fitting. Yeah, really good. And the same as Fleetwood Jay. I mean, I love the tracks on his videos, on his Lego builds. So I'm sitting there with the telly turned right up. And I've got a bit of a glow on. It's actually quite warm. I've had the printer on nearly 24 hours, so it's really hot in here. And as I say, for nothing. I mean, it was going so well. I mean, look at that tyre. It was so good. It's just failed right. It probably had about a quarter left to go. I'm just gutted, so gutted. Anyway, moving on. So let's go down. We'll start off with issue 100. We'll start off building the last issue. So let me work out how this works. I think you just do that. Done. There you go. So lots of parts in this one. I think it's going to be quite fiddly. I'm not sure if I'm going to need glue yet or tweezers, but I will find out. So I suppose we better check off all the parts we've got. And oh no, Gordie, sorry, maybe that came. Sorry, yeah. I was going to say, Gordie said, sorry to hear you've been unwell, glad you're better. Maybe I said it wrong. I don't think he's ill. Just had a lot to do today, that's all. So, right, we've got 12 plutonium canisters. Right, let me get my knife out. Oh. Right, I need to try and get this out without it going everywhere. Yeah, look at all these bits. Whoop. Yeah, quite a few little bits. Focus is not ideal, but hopefully you can see. So we've got 12 of these canisters. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Brilliant. We've got 12 rods, hopefully. Oh, I can't get that out. There you go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, and we should have canister lids 12 of. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Brilliant. And we get some stickers, which are there. Oh my God. You're not going to be able to see that. And we've got an alarm clock. And this, it's really annoying actually that I can't. I need to just see if I can get up the camera. 1 second. Let me just see if I can. I don't know if it'll let me because I'm using the camera on here. It might kick it off. Webcam controller. Here we go. Let's see if this will do anything. Let me zoom. Focus. Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. So now I can show you the alarm clock, hopefully. So there you go. That is the little alarm clock that will sit on the dashboard. Very detailed, actually. Really like that. It's even got the bits on the back, you know, the time adjustments and everything. And it's a nice detailed piece. Okay, so I'll have to move the focus back. Okay, yeah. As I say, it might be a bit ropey this stream. It is my first one on this software, but it seems okay. So I'm going to put the alarm clock just up there for the moment. yeah, probably going to need some tweezers, I reckon. And let's start the build. So, okay, push one of the tops, 130B, onto the clear plutonium canister. Okay, so let's have a little look at these. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Right, they fit, but they don't stay on, so I might have to use a little bit of glue. They've got like little, it's going to be hard for you to see. They do have, you can see that just there. There's a little keyway, and that actually lines up with a notch just in the side of the canister there. Just see there. However, when you push it on, it doesn't want to stay on. So I'm actually going to glue these. So I'm just going to grab a cocktail stick and something to put some glue on, which here's one I made earlier. Just trying to get the focus as well. Keep forgetting focus. Sorry, guys. Okay, so glue doesn't want to come out of that one. Ah, it wants to come out of that one. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to have to carefully, with a cocktail stick, just put a couple of dabs of glue around the lid. See if that'll do it. Just a tiny bit. And push that on. So I don't really want to do that because obviously super glue does make it go a bit cloudy, but I have put the tiniest amount on, so hopefully we won't notice. So yeah, I'm just going to do the same for the others. I'm literally putting the tiniest amount on. It's going to be quite repetitive, actually. Okay, that's 2. So we've only got 12 of these to do. Horlicks, no polishing. Chris Davies says no polishing the rod 12 times. Well, I might have to. Depends how it fits in the hole. I'm just sort of putting, I'm going to start putting just 3 little, I mean, I've put the tiniest little bit of glue on. Three. What can you change focus? I'm using the C920 one, the one you've got. I might have to at some point send you the link because, or share the file. This is, I'm using the Logitech software, but the old one, they discontinued the old one and they've got some new one that's got like some sort of Windows 10 interface. but it's awful. Like, it's really difficult to use, and it's not as easy as the old one. So mine auto updated, and of course I wanted to go back to use the old one, and I couldn't download it because every download link I was clicking on was taking me to the new version. So I've managed to find the old version on a third-party website, and what you can do is open that up. I use it for recording my live videos. I mean, not my live videos. I use it for recording my pre-recorded videos. And obviously, when you're on live or using your camera in a different application, you can then open that software, and then there's a little button that says webcam controller, and then you can open that up, and it gives you just a little box with all your focus controls and things, and it'll focus the camera. But I'll have to probably send you a link to the software, because I don't think it'll be easy to find. I did find it, but it took about an hour of searching the internet, because it was either that or I didn't think I was going to be able to do my recordings anymore. But they've just overcomplicated the software, and it wasn't suitable anymore. It wasn't doing what I needed it to do. Oh, it's quite therapeutic, this, actually. Must be quite boring for you guys to watch, though. But yeah, it just says push fit them on, but there's no way they're being push fitted on. They just ping off. So that's what I mean by this build. Everything you have to sort of slightly modify or change or use a different procedure to do these steps. It tells you one thing, but no, overall it's really good. I'm glad. Now it's done. I think I'm more pleased it's done. But it was a good fun build nevertheless, and I made some good friends out of it, and I've still got the Root Master. And one to start soon. But I'm not going to announce anything just yet. Sorry. Yeah, I'm literally, as I say, I've been putting the tiniest little bit on. Okay, so that is all the canisters done. Now we need to peel off one of the adhesive labels from the backing strip. So I've got them here. This is going to be an absolute nightmare, I reckon. And then wrap it around the top of one of the plutonium rods. Okay. So these have got, right, let me try and get the focus. There you go. One end is slightly shorter than the other end. The other end is got a clear piece. It's red and then it goes into clear. So the sticker is sort of going to go on the clear end, sort of, I suppose, round that mark where they change colour. Now this is going to be really fiddly. So let's see how we get on. I'm going to try and use tweezers. Oh my golly. So now I need to work out which way around it needs to go, because I can't actually see. I don't actually know which way round this goes, because you can't read the text. I think it's going to go this way. I'm just going to go with that. There you go. And that is one sticker on. So just another 11 to go. Did you know what? It's getting the sticker off is the hardest bit. There you go. Adrian says, afraid to tell you that smooth rod goes straight through the other one. What do you mean? Sorry, I don't understand. Yeah, these stickers are absolute nightmare, because those of you, obviously you've done stickers before, you try and peel the sticker off, it peels the backing up with it, and then you end up, not getting the sticker. You've just got a load of backing stuck to the back of it. But actually, when you start doing it, it's actually not too bad. Getting into a bit of a roll now. There we go. There's another one. So what's everyone been up to today? Anything? It's actually airborne today in Eastbourne. I heard on the news actually that yesterday, I think there was a parachuter and he had a technical problem on the way down, and unfortunately, I think he hit the pavement. But I haven't heard the outcome of his condition. I don't know whether he's okay or what. I don't know what the extent of his injuries are, which was quite sad. I think that happened. Yeah, that was yesterday. I think it was. But the weather hasn't been too great today. I did have to pop into Eastbourne today, and yeah, I was expecting it to be really chock-a-block everywhere. The car park's full, but actually it wasn't too bad at all. And I think it's just down to the weather, because it's so overcast and cloudy. Ah, the red piece can go straight through the clear piece. Oh, do you mean these? Yeah, I think the rods are supposed to go into these little canisters, aren't they, through the hole in the top? Or do you mean they fall all the way through? Because if that's the case, it shouldn't be too much of a problem, because I'm going to leave them in the case anyway, so it should be all right. There we go. Nearly there. 5 more to go. Actually, they've given us a couple of spare stickers as well in case we mess one up. Oh, sorry, I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm so fixated on trying to get this lined up. It's not too bad actually. When you have to use tweezers, I think, and you'll get into a little bit of a flow, and then it's not too bad. Three more to go. So Chris Davies has watched the rugby today. Gordie's been studying and drinking lots of tea. Yeah, I've had actually, I don't know if I've had much tea today. I had a lot of some apple juice earlier and milk. I love milk. I drink milk. But Gordie needed it. Good feeling though to think I got it all done. Thanks, Sainsbury's Red Label. Yeah, I've got some. I've got a proper brew, Yorkshire tea. That one of my subscribers actually sent to me, a giant bag of them. I think there's about 1,000 tea bags in there, and that's been getting me through. Absolutely love it. It is a proper brew. I can drink the stuff. I mean, I used to drink like PG Tips and stuff, but you can tell the difference. Like, it's just got a bit of a nicer taste. Yorkshire tea, because it's proper brew. And I've just still got the comments on. Okay, I understand now, Adrian. So Adrian's just said that they go straight through the clear plastic piece. That's what he's trying to say. So you might want to put the clear paste in the cases, then the red bits in place. Okay, we'll test that in a minute. Is that another mistake or another manufacturing problem that we've come across? Right, I suppose it wouldn't be the build if there wasn't another mistake right at the end. Right, okay, that's all of them done. Woo. Right, let me adjust my focus again. There we go. So you can't really tell because they're on a yellow tray, but that is all of the rods lined up. Let me just adjust this focus. There you go. I don't know if that sticker is the right way around, to be honest, but you can't see any of the writing on it anyway, so I don't suppose it really matters. So I'm just checking the one. So let's try one of these. So, hang on. open the plutonium case while I'm doing the catches. Okay, right. Yeah, that's what it's telling us to do anyway, actually, Adrian. It says in the manual, we need to open the box and slide all of these cases in. And I suppose I could glue them in. Right, so that's all of them in the case. And then the next step is to put the rods in, I'm guessing. Yeah, place one of the rods in the canister as shown. So stick her up. We're just going to pop that in. Right, let me go open this and see what happens. Oh, I see. That's what Adrian means. You push it through, comes straight through. That's a shame, isn't it? So that bottom hole needed to be a bit smaller so that it catches on the lip on that. So it's just a case of putting these in. Yeah, bit of a naff design. I can't even get that one in. Oh, there you go. It's hard to line them up, actually. What was this remind me of? I feel like one of those bingo callers, you know, like when you're somewhere and then they have like a little game of bingo and then they get the ball out and have to put them on the order twos, 22. Right. Okay, that one doesn't want to play ball. Oh my good God. Okay. Right, there you go then. That's all the little plutonium rods all in the little box. And that is the end of the DeLorean. This is how your DeLorean and accessories should look at the end of this assembly stage. Obviously, it doesn't say you've completed your model because they've extended it. But for me, the journey of the DeLorean is now complete. So let me just change cameras around. Yeah, that's yeah, so that's it. What does everyone think? Why can't I change? Ah, there we go. Webcam options and focus. Focus. Ah, there you go. I'm back. Yeah. Yeah, Steve Graham. Yeah, Steve said, yeah. Bet you're glad at the finish. Do you know what I am? I'm sort of relieved. And it has been a good build, but it's been quite stressful as well. Certain parts, and especially with the doors not lining up, and I'm having to bend them, and the door fell off at one point, and I had to improvise with bigger screws. And yeah, it's not been great. And do you know what? Actually, I think I said on my last video, I think it's stupid because since adding the reactor platform, I can't take that off to get into the bonnet to lift the engine cover up. It's stuck on because of this bit at the back that tucks under. That's sort of clamping it on, and I don't want to force it, but I can't get it off now. So you can't even see any of the engine that I did. Yeah, thank you, Dave. Dave says excellent, well done. Looks superb. Thank you very much. Fleetwood says well done. Onwards and upwards to more exciting projects. Yeah, there is one coming soon. Chris says great stream. Gordie Brooker, please don't judge. What are these rods in jars? Plutonium. They're like plutonium rods. They're like fuel. They make the DeLorean travel in time. So they have to put one of these canisters in, and then they can go off in time. But that's fine. Yeah, you might. I don't know if you've seen the Back to the Future films or not, but they are really good. They are a good watch. I watched them the other day actually. Steve, yeah, same as yours. Yeah, I suppose you could get round it. You could. Do you know what you could do if you could really be bothered? I can't even show you. You could get some plastic, like this tray, get a hole punch, punch holes in it, and then empty the thing out, and then you'll have little round discs of plastic. I suppose you could put a little bit of glue on the base of these to cover the hole. Then that way you could that would cover the hole, and you could push that in, and then it wouldn't fall out. But it depends if you can be bothered to sit there and do that. I mean, for me, these are probably just going to sit in that case. They will go up here, and then the little alarm clock I shall put inside. And it goes on the dashboard, doesn't it? But I'm not going to. I'm just going to put it on the seat. Actually, no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just going to sit it on the seat. Because if I put it up on the dashboard and move it, it's going to disappear somewhere. So I think that'll get lost before time anyway. Unless I suppose I could glue it on, put a touch of glue on the dashboard if I find somewhere nice for it. So yeah, that was it. That's issue 130. As I say, I will probably do 100. I might extend it and do the bonnet compartment, the luggage compartment. If I do, I will film them. Obviously, it's part of the build. But until I've decided whether I'm going to do that, this will be basically classed as the last show. So yeah, that's it really. Don't really know what else to talk about. I'm going to try and get my 3D printer sorted out. I need to swap the nozzle out and have another go at printing one of these. I'm so distraught about this. I really am. It's literally been. It was a 16-hour print, and this is done about 12 hours. And this is what it's done to me. And it's not usable at all. I mean, you can see it was coming out really nice. It's such a shame, but these things are sent to try us, I suppose. It's just really difficult actually to print flexible. I didn't think it'd be quite so difficult, but online when I was looking up some of the printer settings like temperatures, bed temperatures, and the best, the range that it's good on, it does say that filament is an expert filament, so you need to know what to do. All right, Mark. No, that's all right. Do you know what? I wouldn't worry about it. It was a very last minute stream. I sat here thinking, right, I need to film this. Actually, let me just go live. I can play around with the software, and so yeah, I thought I'd do that. So I said, I thought, right, obviously we're on Paint with Penny's channel tonight, doing more of the orrery, and how much of that will get done, I'm not sure, because we know Penny likes a bit of a waffle. Bless her. So no, what we do is I thought I'd quickly come on beforehand and get this DeLorean built, and I finished just in the nick of time, really. So you will see me again in probably an hour's time. I'm not sure. I know Penny was running a little bit late the last I saw because of the rugby or something. So she was running half hour late on the bus service. So I don't know whether I expect that means she's going to be half an hour late coming home. And I think it was going to be tight anyway. So it could be that the stream tonight for the orrery might be about 8:30. But we'll see. Just keep a watch out for your notifications. So yeah, that's it really. So yeah, that's it. But there's nothing else for me to talk about. I'm going to try and get my 3D printer sorted before our live show tonight. And I'm just trying to find something on here. Right, there we go. So yeah, that's it. I was just going to leave you with the outro, and I will see you all later. Oh, sorry, just a few more comments. Yeah, sorry, Mark. Say I'm just on my way out. I've done the build. It wasn't terribly exciting. Just doing the plutonium rods, following on from what I did, and yeah. Oh, that's it. It was just a case of gluing the caps on, stickering with some absolutely minute, tiny, weeny stickers, which you need a magnifying glass to read, and then they've all gone in, and we've established there's a problem with the design, and they fall through and they don't sit properly in the canisters. So once they're in, they're going to need to stay in. And I'm struggling to get this one through. So this one's interesting because I think the hole is too. Oh, there we go. I was just about to say, I think the hole is too small for that one. So yeah, that's what we've done. No, don't worry, Mark. As I say, it was my fault. It wasn't It was just literally. Sorry, I went off course. I was waffling. I need some syrup for my waffle, I tell you. No, what I was trying to say was I thought, right, I'll do this live, set up a stream for 6 o'clock because I thought, right, that's 2 hours before the other stream for the orrery. So I set it off, and then it came up. Oh, your stream is scheduled for 6 o'clock. You're going live in 9 minutes. And I was like, God, it's like 10 to 6 already. I thought it was about 4 o'clock. So I was like, panic, and then I just had to get on with it. So yeah, it was really last minute, but I thought it'd be nice to save me doing a bit of editing as well. Have a week off from editing. I've got to do the Root Master build tomorrow for Monday. So yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah, the next stream should be about. It'll either be 8 o'clock or 8:30 on Paint and Penny's channel. We've got the orrery build this evening. So yeah, pop along to there if you're interested. So yeah, I will be on again tonight on Paint and Penny's channel about 8 o'clock. So yeah, as I say, Gordie, yeah, it might be 8:30. It might be 8 o'clock. I don't know. She hasn't confirmed yet. So it was scheduled for 8, But obviously, if she's late, then it might be 8:30. But I don't know. So just keep an eye out. Check at 8 o'clock because it could be that she's got away early or something. So yeah, I will do. Actually, the pup's not here at the moment. Carl's taken her to his parents for the weekend. So yeah, he's not been too well, and we thought it'd be. He's gone to have a little break at his mum and dad's. So yeah, he's taken Bella with her. He's taken Bella with him. Sorry, I can't get it out. You know what I mean. Bella's gone, and yeah, I can have sleep. I had a really nice night's sleep last night, actually. So yeah. Anyway, enough waffle. See you 8 o'clock tonight on Paint with Penny's channel, or 8:30, but check around 8 just in case. And I'll leave you with my outro. So yeah, thank you very much for all the support throughout the whole build. It's been brilliant. And yeah, farewell to the DeLorean build. So yeah, take care, and I'll see you on the next video.